Hi there guys. Well, this is a creature I never knew existed, which likes obviously to hide because it's been hiding for the past 40 years. You know, because I've never seen one like this. Pink fairy armadillo. Looks like about half an armadillo and more like a pencil case or something you'd put on the end of your pencil. When I was at school, never seen anything like this. The eye. Now you'd think children would know all about this thing. You know, used to go to school, learn about bats, rats and cats. Never the eye. Never an eye. Never seen this little chap before, and well, where has he been hiding all these years? The maned wolf, is this what it's called? Maned wolf or maned wolf, or I'm not sure, but doesn't look like a wolf. It looks more like a fox or a dingo, you know, native to Australia in the background here. And this looks like Australia, but Australians, I guess, will know if they've ever seen one of these dingoes on steroids before. It looks as if it's got a deer's feet or something like that. Should be called a deer dingo. Deery dingo. The maned wolf, of course. Tufted deer. There you go, it's a deer. And I'm not sure about the tufts, but it's got little vampire fangs coming out there. You know, you'd just think you would have saw one of those before, you know, but nobody has. The vampire deer. I love the names they've come up with. The tufted deer. Wow. The Dumbo octopus. Looks as if he's been on a pub crawl. Yeah. And here he is in action. Just flying around there like from pub to pub. I never saw that before. Patagonian Mara. Have you ever down in Patagonia? You know, we have chip shops here in the UK. I'd imagine if you have anything of that nature in Patagonia, you could go in and order some Patagonian Mara with some chips or whatever they have down there. I wonder if anyone's ever seen one of those before. Looks like a rabbit, and I'm not really sure what it would be crossed with. A hare and something else. The face, not really sure what that would be. Looks rabbit-like. Don't know what a Mara is. And the naked mole rat, of course. Of course. You know, I don't know what it's evolved from, but it seems to have de-evolved whatever it was. I'm not really sure. A mole rat, naked mole rat. Forgot to put his jacket on on the way out of its little den. Ara Wadi dolphin. Ara Wadi dolphin. Never saw a dolphin looking like this, as long as this. This is definitely crossed with something. Ara Wadi dolphin. The head looks a lot more round, and I wonder if this has been genetically engineered. A wild guess. Again, when I was at school, I learned about giraffes, and I learned about antelopes and such, but never a gerenuk, or whatever that would be pronounced as. A gerenuk, the gerenuk, yeah. You just think that, you know, some children would remember this from their school days, when they were learning about animals and different things from around the world. You'd think this would stick in someone's memory, wouldn't you? But of course, those that are against the Mandela effect will just say, well, you know, everybody's just forgotten. I can remember what it is. Liar. I'll tell you what, if you can remember what this thing is, please be honest and yeah, share your memories with us. You know, don't keep us all in suspense. And of course we have the dugong. The dugong. Very well known species of the dugong family there. And then we have the Babirusa, the Babirusa, which definitely is something I wouldn't like to run into in a dark night. Something that a lot of people would like to fry in a Sunday morning maybe, but looks a bit like a hog with a lot of tusks coming out its mouth. Interesting. And its nose and its mouth. Very interesting. How this species has evolved, wouldn't you say? I wonder what these tusks would have evolved for, what they'd be used for. And of course we have the lamprey. The lamprey, yeah. Just like a fish thing with suckers that you just keep as a pet, of course. You know, if you have a fish tank, you know, if you're into that type of thing, you've probably had one of those as a pet for like years and years. And I'm the only one that's never seen one. And then of course we have the fossa. You know, I'm not sure if it's the cat family. It looks more to me, could be like a hyena, crossed with a hyena with a panther, hyena panther, the fossa. I'm not sure where these legs would have came from. They're quite powerful, the back legs. The face is more like a hyena or some type of thing, a jackal or a hyena or something. It's obviously a cross. You can't fool me. And then we have, of course, the star-nosed mole. Yeah, of course. To just suck in more chemtrails, more chemtrail fog in there. That's what they've evolved to actually save the planet Earth. These little things here, the star-nosed mole. Without those, planet Earth surely would not survive for another few years of chemtrails. So thank you God for creating this little thing. And then we have the Sunda Kalugal. Sunda Kalugal. I've never seen anything like that in my entire life. Never seen anything like that in my entire life. The zebra duiker. This isn't a zebra, by the way. So if this, you know, if this is the official name of this species, this is not a zebra. Clearly see it's not a zebra. It's more like a deer. It's more like from the deer family. So this is 100% not a zebra. They haven't thought about this one. I mean, they've just thrown this name out, taking us for a bunch of idiots. And then we have the yeti crab, of course. Yeti crab. Superb bird of paradise. Very original name, I would say. Very original name. Now which one is the bird? I'm not sure. This one is a bird, and then what's this thing in the background? What is it? Is it a shapeshifter or something? Shape-shifting. I don't know what's going on there. Then we have the blobfish. Very, I'm sure I used to watch cartoons or something when I was a kid with these little monsters. Never really seen one for real. This is my first time, I must admit. There's someone just out fishing and just caught a blobfish. And there you go, just a normal, everyday occurrence. Cantor's giant soft-shelled turtle. Wow. Which is the back and which is the front? I'm not sure. Gobi Jeroboa. Jerboa. Well, it's like a gerbil type of thing. So it's a gerbil crossed with a kangaroo. Where did they get feet like that? I've never seen anything like it in my life. Never seen anything quite like that. Japanese spider crab, the everyday Japanese spider crab. Obviously nothing to do with Fukushima, of course. It's just an everyday size there. You know, nothing to do with radiation or nothing like that. And then we have The well, I'm not quite sure what that thing is, but it looks as if it's having a bad day, a bad makeup day. Oops. Okay, this is the red-lipped batfish. Of course it is. Now I remember. Now I remember. Of course it is. Looks, you know, let's put it this way. I know a lot of people that dive for corals and make them into ashtrays. I think this little chap is would be extinct if you know. Anyhow, well, sorry I haven't seen this little chap before. The goblin shark. Yay! Yay! The goblin shark. I remember, you know, learning about all that when I was a kid. You know, when they were giving you acid for your, you know, packed lunch at school. And then we have the panda ant. Of course we do. And then we have this disgusting creature, which of course you'll all tell me that you've seen this before, or maybe I'll believe you, maybe I won't. And then we have the Ambonia spinosa. Wow. The Ambonia spinosa. That's quite a creature. You would think that someone would have seen some little insect with a hat like this. It looks like Jamiroquai. It's like an insect who is a fan of Jamiroquai and just made this little hat for itself. Brilliant. And then we have, of course, the lowland streak tenrec. Tenrec? What kind of name is a tenrec? I've never heard of a tenrec before. I've heard of a train wreck before, but never a tenrec. And then we have the hummingbird hawk moth, of course, the everyday, you know, common household name, hummingbird hawk moth. Yeah. Alrighty. And of course we have this little creature who looks as if he could be used for dye or something to that effect, you know, be squished for its dye to make some nice blue dye. Sorry to say that. The Glaucus, how do you pronounce that? Atlanticus. Glaucus Atlanticus, of course, that's the size there. Don't clap, please. Then we have mantis shrimp. The mantis shrimp. Look at this. This chap's been to see John Travolta. Surely he's been at a disco. This little guy. The Venezuelan poodle moth. Of course. The pacu fish with the human teeth. Yeah. Yeah, he probably just goes to the same dentist as me, just looks in on him, you know, every 6 months to get the plaque scraped off his teeth. That's wonderful. Just a normal, everyday pacu fish, you know, nothing crazy about that. And then of course we have the giant ossopod. So, well, I'm sure there'll be a few uses for that thing. Never heard of it though. Very nice. And then we have the Sega antelope. The Sega antelope with the big nose thing, of course. That everyone remembers from their childhood, don't they remember? It looks as if this thing could be like from, I'm not sure, like America, North America. The Sega antelope. Yeah, you remember this thing? And then we have, we have it again, smaller nose, of course, different species. The bush viper. Yeah, the bush viper. With the sticky out scales, of course. Every child remembers this from their, you know, biology books. Of course they do. Would make rather a nice painting, actually. And then we have the blue parrotfish. The parrotfish? Well, I know it's blue, but I mean parrotfish? Are you sure? I mean, the parrotfish? To be honest with you, I think I've seen something like this before, but maybe not quite this blue, if you know what I mean. Atlantic Ocean. I really thought the last time I saw something like this was in Australia. No idea it was from the Atlantic Ocean. I really wouldn't have guessed that. The Indian purple frog. The purple frog. Never heard of it. I'm sorry. Sorry, never heard of you, man. Shoebill. The shoebill. So I guess it gets its name from its bill, which looks like a shoe. Shoebill. Yeah. Okapi, which is definitely a cross between a zebra and a horse. I would guess zebra and a horse, maybe. Not really sure. This looks more like from the zebra species, but it's called an okapi. Never heard of it before. Never heard that name before. I'm sorry guys, there's just every train in the UK is passing my window when I decide to do a video. You know, and it's probably quite demonic, but you know, but there we have the okapi there just leaping around, just in its normal well, not in its normal habitat. It looks like someone's back garden there, you know. But then we have the narwhal, which is like a whale with a unicorn horn. A unicorn horn. The narwhal. You remember this from your reality? Seriously? I mean, seriously? Remember this guy from your childhood memories of watching Jaws and studying about whales and plankton and, of course, the unicorn whale thing? And then the thorny dragon, you know? I can remember when people used to laugh when they say, well, there's different types of dragon species and whatnot. I remember the dragonfly. That's all I remember from my reality. But apparently there's the thorny dragon. Yeah. Of course it is. The sea pig. The sea pig. I wonder if we have a flying pig as well. I wouldn't be surprised. But we have the sea pig, which would be a nice alternative to your regular hogs for breakfast, wouldn't you say? This looks like a blown up rubber glove, you know. If I'd known better, this would be a hoax, but no, these are real creatures. These are real genetically modified, I mean real creatures. And of course, yeah, back to this chap again. And if you remember any of these animals, guys, please help me out. Thank you, guys.